Welcome back to Coastal Resin and Glitter. Today we are going to do this again. I'm needing some for my own use and help to kind of organize the chaos on my table here. And geez, Ryan, hand me my apron, would you please? Before I did get a little spot that I thought I hadn't dripped any the other day, and I did. And ruining my clothes. That's, you know, I'm probably not the only one that has done this. And I hate sometimes having to wear.
I figured out a good, better way.
I need to
mix it.
There isn't a better. Oh, what? I am going to use. Today I watched Mary, and I've had these octopus spit for unicorn spit for quite a long time. I've had them since I don't know, maybe a couple of years, and not knowing what to do with them. And I did research that they could be used in resin, but I thought I had read where it had to be broke down in like alcohol or something first. However, Mary did it today, and she just put it right into the resin, and it worked for a bloom. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to kind of do a dirty pour in here with my octopus inks, 3 of my octopus inks, not octopus, unicorn spit. This one is, I don't even know what it's I don't think that I was recording. That's kind of crazy. I have got 12 ounces. I'm using unicorn spit, and I mixed it all up, and I don't believe I was recording. Sorry, guys. I'm using the Lavish Lovebirds, the Golden Gosling, and Sapphire Swift. I've got 12 ounces. I put a little bit of my crushed crystal mica in here. And I'm just about headed to the vacuum chamber to get these vacuumed out. And then we will be back. And as long as I wasn't recording before, welcome back to Coastal Resin and Glitter. Be back in a bit. Bye, guys. I am using Bond Crafter resin today, and as you can hear, that's in the air vacuum chamber right now, getting debubbled. Hopefully, this is how much I overflew the other day. Overflew, whatever. Come out. I'll be back. BRB. All right, now I'm back, and I can see that it's actually running this time. Okay. So let's go for it here. There was a lot of bubbles in this thing. I am kind of surprised. Let's get this down here in front of us. Get this out of the way. And I have no idea. I guess we go with green first. And I think I'm doing this probably the glitz way. And I don't know if transparent will work. We'll see. I think I want gold, a little bit of gold in between each color, if we can get it. If there's any way of separating the blue and the green. And this stuff is really getting hot today. I don't know why. It's not even that hot in Florida right now. This blue is gorgeous. I think I'm going to have lots of leftovers. I need a couple of jars that, what do I want? Gold. I need a couple of jars, Ryan, that I can pour this into. I don't want to just pour this much into a
Plastic jar?
No, a mold. A mold type jar. Plastic jar. What planet was he born on, guys?
How about this?
No, not that. Here, let's do this. I haven't done this one yet.
Okay.
I think this is from Into Resin or Let's Resin. I'm sorry, guys. I don't remember. I'll have to look and see. We might just as well. And we might have more for another thing. Are you guys seeing what I'm doing here? Sorry, I can't move. Oh, I've got this already going. You'll have to wait a minute. I'm going to pour a little bit into the lid here. Let's get the lid poured a little bit of gold. There you go. And then we'll do some blue. I don't think I'm going to have enough to pour this whole thing, but we'll see. Oops. get some green into the lid. I'm kind of making a mess here. Not supposed to be making a mess today. Kids go home tomorrow. It was late when we got back last night from Orlando. Had a very good dinner just outside of, just a walking distance from the, what's that roller coaster called? No, I don't mean Ferris, the Ferris wheel, what's that? The big Ferris wheel in Orlando. They were there, and girls had a very good time. We went back to the hotel and they went swimming where I could see them swim. I'll tell you what, for being 6 and 8, they are excellent swimmers, even underwater. They can swim. You can count to 10 or 12 for the 6-year-old in her distance for underwater swimming. That's a good thing, having, growing up they're close to Torch Lake, so that's where they would swim in Michigan, and that can be a dangerous lake, because even at the shallow end, where we call it the sandbar, when it gets to the end of the sandbar, it's an immediate drop-off to probably 200 feet from being sometimes ankle-deep water. And little kids just don't understand the depth. And I'm not going to have enough to fill up this little jar or its lid. Darn. So that means we'll have to make some more later on. I don't want to get too into making too much. I'm trying to back off and just do one project at a time. Later on, I'll come out and I'll do something on the back table after the clean that out. What?
I have a request. When this turns out, can you make one for my birthday?
I don't know. We'll see. What do you want it for? You got so much stuff on your table?
I have so many pins.
You have so many pens?
Yeah. They need a home.
Let's see. He has a birthday coming up the 27th. My 6-year-old that is in Orlando right now from up north, her birthday is the 18th next week after she goes home. We had a kind of a early birthday party for her last Sunday when they were here. And I think I've already said they cleaned me out.
I said that.
They seen something. Can I have that, Gigi? They call me Gigi. Great grandma, Gigi. Her folks called me. They called me Ma for a long time when they were really little. Then when they got old enough, they changed it to Gima, and I think Hunter calls me Grandma now. He's an adult. Okay, so this is not full by any means. The lid needs a little bit more. So I'm going to let this get a little tacky before I add anything more to it. And so we will be back. Let me clean up my mess here, and I'll be back. Probably, I'm going to give it maybe an hour to get tacky so that I don't get a distortion of color. You know, and I almost think I could have used I thought I had that domed, but it almost looks like it could have used a tiny bit more. So I might end up having to pour a little bit more unicorn spit, which isn't all that bad, but I am goopy right now, so I can't touch anything. So anyway, I'm going to take my gloves off, shut you guys off, and we will be back. BRB. Okay, instead of coming back later, what I decided to do, I did pour 4 more ounces of just clear. I added clear, and then I pushed down into the color to draw some up. We'll see how that is, and put a little bit of clear on top. That doesn't seem to have disturbed anything, and clear in there. And I've got a little bit of extra. As you can see, I put the diamond crystal in there. What is it? It's not
crystal.
Crushed crystal. I'll get it right one of these years. And I've got a little bit of extra. I've got gold from, is this Let's Resin, Ryan, or is this Timu?
I think it's Let's Resin.
Okay, just gold that I want to, this is acting like I've got to do this left-handed, and I can't. I'm not a left-handed person. So let's see, I'm just doing clear and gold. Let's see what that looks like. And I really can't see what I'm doing. I know you can't see what I'm doing. I can't see what I'm doing. I only have a little bit left here. The light right now is at the bad time of the day. I think it's domed, I hope. Just 2 dots of gold, and then we'll run it down. Whoops, sorry, went to the wrong one. I wanted the chunky. I like these chunky ones. And then this one is predominantly just clear. I'll put a tad of gold in it and swirl it around and see how that looks like. See how that looks like. See what that looks like. See if I can get a little bit out of here. You know, these spatulas were a heaven sent. Whoever sent them to Michelle in the first place, they made Amazon famous for these little spatulas. Okay, I think they are domed. Gosh, it's so hard to see this time of day. I need to get a ring light, but I almost think a ring light would be too much light on things, because if I've got a light, and that isn't, that's not bright enough. Oh shoot, Ryan, the lid for the gold fell on the floor. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, I've got 1 little dot. I'm not going to go into the mold because I don't want to scratch it. I'll just see if I can. I hope it's not overflowing. Thank you. And maybe 1 more dot, and just swirl it. See what that does. See what kind of ugly I just made. Okay, that's it. We're gonna be back when on demold. Toodles. All right, we are back for unmold. And unfortunately, I came out earlier, as normal, for this particular one. I, can't help but be a little bit anxious to get things undone. But look at this. Look at this. And even with the clear down here, it kind of melds down into it. And the diamond, what is it?
Crystal.
Crushed crystal that I put in shows up. But the unicorn spit has a sparkle of its own. And the lid, the gold part that I put down in there, it stayed the gold. So it just kind of pops. I think that is adorable. And this is Bondcrafter resin. This is gorgeous. Good mold. I got a few tiny interior bubbles. I do have to get my pressure pot done. Other than that, there's no bubbles, not even on the bottom, or I could have filled it a little bit further. And then the 3 gems, I guess there's 4, but one's got hardly in it, so I didn't even undo that. But these are it was just a clear with a little bit of the sparkle in it, and I put some gold in it. I don't know if you can see the gold. It's kind of pretty. very, I mean, it'd be nice up against something, something dark that you're wearing. Put that in the jar. There you go. And then, and we all know that this is miserable to unmold. And I've been patiently waiting for you guys to be present. And it's been a long time. I haven't unmolded this thing since the beginning of when I first started doing resin again, and that's almost a year now. Gosh, it's hard to believe it's been that long. It took me forever. I really did. I thought about the YouTube channel for a long. Here all the little resin bits on this parchment paper, and it doesn't tear the paper. That is just kind of crazy that it actually does that. And I'll spray it and get whatever else that comes up, and it's basically, it's still good. You couldn't do that with any of the other, with the black paper or even the silicone paper. All right, now I know that Don and Michelle had a way of getting this out easier, and it seems like they got the back side out first somehow. I don't know, and I'm sorry. I know you can't see me doing this when I got it up against me, but this is a mold that you need a strong man around.
Hunter?
And I am just really bad at sticking things down in to run along the edge, but holding my breath. So far I don't see any bubbles, but look at how pretty that is already. I was kind of thinking that gold wouldn't show up at all. And I know this is a bugger to. Okay, that broke its seal. And that broke its seal. It's okay. So now we just got to get the big guy to give up the ghost. Figure out how to get it out of the center. I know the last few times I watched them unmold, somehow they did it a whole lot easier. I don't want to rip this. This is the only one I've got. And I do want to do a few more for my working area here. And Ryan wants one for his birthday. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys. I know you can't see. I'm going to spray a little bit of alcohol down into there and see if that helps at all. I'm losing, oh there, I didn't have a hold of the right piece. Oh my gosh. First time I got this out all by myself, so I know I can do it. It's that center. Did I get a bubble there? No, just a piece of something. Oh, I think the center is loose. Just have to break this seal in the middle. And I really hate to, this is why you do it when it's after it's really cold, Ryan. There's no way we could have done this last night.
Nope, because it would have been too bendy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I know it's transparent, but I'm liking the color of it. And this is the unicorn spit. Ah, one. Come on. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now we just have to get that middle section out without it tearing. Come on. And I don't want to stick anything in there to push it out. Ah, shooey. I don't think I got any bubbles, guys. Well, that's a chore and a half. Don't have to go to the gym when you do this.
No.
Look at that. Perfect on the bottom. I'm gonna have to just a little tiny bit right in here, and I don't know why just that one spot, but otherwise I filled it perfectly. It is level. There is no sharp, no edges. And that's the unicorn spit. I think the next time I do it, I'm not going to put the diamond crust in it for you, Ryan, because you're a man. You don't want to need the sparkle. So we can see what it looks like without the addition of the sparkle and how sparkly it is.
I want Smurf.
Well, it doesn't matter. You want Smurf?
The color.
That's
Pretty
unicorn.
That's octopus.
Or octopus, yeah. So that is the two pieces today, guys. This is pretty. This is darker, more condensed. It's a thicker piece, so you got more of the deep richness of the color. This is thinner, so you get more lighter color, but you still get the color. Very pretty. And I'm not gonna, it's gonna be out here, so I'm not gonna do anything with it. This is your picture, guys. Enjoy it. And I don't know if I can take a picture right here. Can I take a picture on here? Nope. Don't know how to do it. All right. So we will see you on the next video, guys. You have a good evening. I already know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start that as soon as I get this cleaned up. And we will see you tomorrow. Have a good night.